Wait, I thought you're gonna do it. Okay,
This is the Levity field with Gerhard and Justin, or Justin and Gerhard? Whose
Justin
name goes
Gerhard.
first? Okay, great. Perfect. It might be a shorter episode today because my computer might crash. So this week it'll be called the Brevity field.
Really feel it.
The shorter one.
Hey,
Mm,
welcome everybody to
yes.
a minute, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 50
No,
minutes
it
of
doesn't matter. Who
lightness,
knows?
humor, whatever we feel, the levity field. Welcome to episode number 2. Super pumped to be here. And
Mm-hmm.
we see how long we can record today because Justin's old lady is really struggling right now.
She's a workhorse. She's been very good to me. My computer. It's a If I pull up the stats, I don't even know if I want to hit the about this Mac button while I'm recording on Riverside, but it might be too much firepower for this to process. It is a 2.3 gigahertz quad core Intel i7, Intel Iris plus graphics 1536 megs, whatever. We'll round up to 16 meg, 1600 meg. 32
When was she
gigs
born?
of some low RAM. I'm getting there. She's a 13-inch 2020
Ooh.
MacBook Pro, not an Air, but 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Oof,
2020. So
6 years
6
old.
years.
What's happened in 6 years in the land of computers, man? AI,
AI came
GPUs,
out, yes.
GPU cores.
And many things. What has happened? I mean,
I,
we had,
I think this is a solid state drive, isn't it? I don't even know. I
yeah.
just said those words. I actually don't know what that means. There's things that don't spin inside my computer. Dude, if you listen to my computer, though, this is why I have the headphones on. It sounds like some shit's in there spinning. That's why the fans are moving so fast.
She's just
I can't,
sweating it, man. She's
I
like,
can't, I can't wait for a computer where the fan doesn't sound like a jet engine.
the new ones. The new ones, the one you will get, the M5. So this also happened. They don't have, they're so quiet. You can't, like, you barely hear them.
And you've tested the new Airs and the Pros?
Only tested the Bros. The
Okay,
Bros.
yeah, the Pros. I got the Pro, the M5 Pro, not the Max, because that was like $8,000, and then so why
You
don't I
don't
need the
need that.
Max?
No.
No, not for what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm excited.
So, welcome. Welcome
Welcome.
back to this beautiful show of good times.
Mm-hmm. Can I
So
tell you what happened?
you wanted to share with me something super exciting that happened yesterday.
It's, so I don't know if it's exciting,
Okay.
but do you recall a time in which I may or may not have ordered one donut and
Yes.
I was like, what would be really nice is if I got my friend Gerhard, my dear friend Gerhard and co-founder, also a donut. We were in Asheville, and Florence was with us, and I think Alex was there. We had a nice place, and it was a good crew. And 12 donuts showed up, 2 boxes of 6,
I remember that.
and then I don't know if it happened again, but it happened again when I got here like a week ago. I hadn't had a donut in like 4 months. I was just trying to be healthier again. And I ordered one donut, and 6 arrived, and I ate all 6 of those in about a day and a half because I have no self control. This is why I don't keep that kind of stuff at my place. Yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
I ordered one donut,
Only one
thinking
donut arrived.
I just ordered. No, I'd ordered again the same story. I ordered one donut, and I get a note from the Instacart lady with the rest of the grocery stuff, and she's like, "Hey, they don't just have one donut; they have 6. Would you like 6 donuts?" Do you know that that is like, oh man, we talk about the universe sending you the same test over and over again. The first level to the test was like, do you just order the donut and then like you should read, make sure it says 1 and not 6. And I
Mm-hmm.
swear, I think it said 1. I think this time I get an actual human to human interaction in the service in which I use because there is no human interaction in it. So I could just get my stuff as lazy as possible efficiency, and I have to communicate an answer on the spot. What do you think I said to her?
Yes, of course.
Yes, I did. I did. I had a moment in which I could have rejected the six pack and be like, "No, you reach in there and you grab one donut and you just bring me that one,"
Just I want one.
or just refund it. There's an option where you can just say, "Don't replace it with anything." And I'll even tell you one further. I love glazed donuts, just the
Hmm.
regular glazed and confused traditional Krispy Kreme style donut. This is one level deeper, dude. She goes, but there's no sixes of traditional glaze. We only have three of the glaze and three with chocolate. And so and then I have to ask the obvious question to me, which is it chocolate on top of the glaze or is it just chocolate and then a glaze? So now I'm in a full on conversation with a stranger about the donuts. How specific the donut order is. And I'm not even supposed to be, or I'm supposed to be ordering one on a whim. Like, I got one donut. And now I'm having a conversation with a stranger about donuts and if chocolate goes on top of a glaze. Because I think in my head, I want the glaze. Am I getting six, but
Mm.
there's six glaze, but there's chocolate? Whatever, it doesn't matter. So I got them, and there's no glaze in the chocolate. It's just chocolate. She didn't know the answer. So I had to investigate. And I
Follow-up
don't like it.
question. Follow-up
I
question.
don't
How
like it
many are
as much.
left?
I only ate one because it's like in a school zone you have those little bumpers in the road that kind of pump the brakes and slow you down from going too fast. I ate the chocolate one. I was like, no, this is too much. I don't like all the chocolate in here. I don't. If I had just started with the glazed one, all three of the glazed ones would be done.
Well, that's
I
good. So
didn't.
then now you can work through the chocolate one. But hey, you got to be careful because like if you wait too long, the glazed ones are not gonna taste good.
I know. I don't worry. Don't worry. The donuts
I'm just
will be
I'm
taken
a bit
care of today.
worried. I'm a bit
But
worried now when I heard
I
like
know, but it may have. Sometimes you gotta like, you gotta go through it to get to the end of it. And I felt like if I would have just been like, no, I don't need to order these anymore, and then it would have come back around, and I'd have been like, yeah, it's time. But now that I've had this experience of going all the way through this full-on chat with the shopper, and I got a type that I didn't like, I'm like, it may burn it out of me again, like I did in Nashville.
oh really?
hmm We'll see. But that was my
But
story. It just made me laugh because I went from I'm not talking to anyone about this thing. I'm just going to order one on a cheeky little whim to
and now you got
what's that?
six, half of them with chocolate.
Yeah, we became friends. The shopper and I put her in my phone as Donut Shopper Lady, and now we're homies. Now, anytime she goes by the store, she's just
But
going to
like
get me
that
one.
here's but however, there's
Mm,
one little thing that should give you hope.
yeah.
It seems like there is a possibility that you might still order one with her. Like if you heard like, hey, she knows you're like, hey, do you think you just
Oh,
grab one?
no, actually, there's a not as fun side to the story. So the groceries show up, and I have ordered Instacart for years, and the groceries showed up completely smelling like cigarette smoke. The
Ooh.
bags and I could smell it when I
Oh
opened the
no.
door to the thing and I
Oh
brought them
no.
inside and I was like, the plastic bag smelled, the fruit, the bananas. I sniffed the bananas, the bananas, everything. So I put stuff in my fridge, opened up the fridge, smelled like cigarette smoke in the fridge. I was like, what happened? There's so much cigarette odor in the grocery. So I had to email Instacart. I was like, hey, I don't know what's going on with this. And they responded back immediately and were like, we're removing the shopper from ever picking up your account. I was like, that's nice.
So
I don't
you
want that.
you became friends with Donut Lady, but also then you unfriended her really quickly.
Look, let me tell you something. You do not bring a donut to my house and smother it in chocolate or cigarette smoke.
Hundred percent.
You leave that donut untouched in glazed fashion and ship it. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, that was a bummer. I've never had that happen. It was so strange. Anyway,
Now I wanna eat a donut. I really want that. Oh man, I'm missing this. What's the store called again?
Publix grocery
Publix.
store.
Yes.
It's the Publix
With
grocery
Publix
store.
grocery stores
It's the
donuts.
Publix grocery store bakery glazed donut is the best one. You know
Oh
what I
man.
like about this? So we talk about donuts a lot because this is a running joke, and I don't eat junk. I eat the same thing every day, but that glazed donut's my thing. So in our on 11 Dunbar in the members area, we have this like Reddit style forum thing or whatever where people can post stuff and threads and shit, and we call our subreddit functionality donut holes. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, we have to
It's
do it.
so like a
We need
rabbit
a
hole. Yeah,
donut
it's like a
hole.
rabbit hole. Yeah,
Yes.
they're donut holes, like a rabbit hole.
So what about a glazed donut hole?
No, no, no. Now you're just now you're just stuffing extra. Now you're just using. There are words out there, and you found them. Put them back. Put them back. No,
Yay.
too much. Yeah,
You prepared it, man. It's like
I did. I did.
you served it in a silver plate. I was like, okay, let's add some glaze there.
Mm. So,
I watched have you
yeah,
watched
what's going on with you?
yeah, have you watched Toy Story? Any of them?
Yeah, yeah. I've watched some stories.
Toy
Some
Stories?
Toy. I've watched the Toy Stories.
The fifth one came out like,
There's
dude,
5 of them.
there's five of
There's
them.
that
I
many
know.
stories about toys. Oh,
But it's so wholesome, dude. It's like it's such a I'm just such a big fan of Pixar. And they're
mm,
just like, like you can look at Pixar as like a company that just creates um animated movies, like computer animated movies. Yes, one part, but also like this, they have such a strong philosophy and principle behind it to through their medium, kind of like help, especially adults remember like like their inner child and like this joy of like playing and make believe. It's just such a beautiful company actually what to do. When with Toy Story 5 especially, it was such a cool story.
question. Did someone die in the beginning? Don't say who.
No
Just did
one.
someone die? No one dies. No one dies in the whole movie.
Mm-mm. In Toy Story, no one dies ever in Toy Story.
It's the only Pixar movie where people don't die. Like, isn't that the whole thing? Is that there's like a parent or something that dies in the
In
beginning
Toy
of every
Story,
one
no
of
one
these?
dies. No, no, no. In Toy Story, true, no one dies actually.
I wonder
Your
how
inner
many.
child dies.
Steve,
That's the well, it's very beautiful because like it was about how
spoiler
this
alert! Spoiler alert!
spoiler.
Toy
No,
Story
it's a,
5.
it's just like
I
a
well, I'm just saying in case there's like a Toy Story fanatic on the
maybe,
listen. Okay,
but
okay,
then probably if
cool.
it's a Toy Story fanatic, he or
They've
she
already
would have
seen it.
watched it already. You
Yeah.
know,
No, how long has it been out?
I think in June, so 2 months.
Oh
So
yeah, we're past the statute of
exactly, exactly.
spoiler limitations. Yeah, 2 months. You're
Is this
good.
about Boney, Boney, the child? It's actually also like wait,
Is
she
that the
was in Toy
name, or
Story
is that
4
is
as well. Boney, yeah,
Boney's the name of the child, or is it a
yeah.
nickname, or is that
No,
how
it's
do
a
you
name.
spell
It's a
that?
name.
Like
Bonnie.
Bonnie,
Bonnie. Oh, Boney. Bonnie.
Bunny? Is it Bunny? Bonnie,
Bonnie.
Bonnie, Bonnie,
Bonnie.
Bonnie. Yeah, yeah, Bonnie.
Bonnie. So she was in Toy Story 4 as well. She was a little toddler. And in Toy Story 5, she grew up a bit older. And it's about the story that she has a hard time making friends because she's like still so much into playing with toys and like, she's super weird and crazy and like
She
just a
sounds
child.
great.
And but all her friends have like this like lily pads. It's kind of like the iPad, and which everyone's just staring at the screen. It's like such a beautiful story about like how it was really hard for her to find friends. Then she also gets this lily pad, and then she kind of like loses herself and like the connection to these toys and like the creativity. And that's a beautiful story. And it's true. Like I think uh, so many, not just children but also like adults, miss out on this make believe and using your imagination by just being on your devices all the time. So it's a yeah, man.
God,
It's so beautiful. It's such a wholesome. I can highly recommend watching it.
yeah. Did you cry?
I did not cry. I laughed a lot. It was also a funny moment. There's a lot of
Is it
hilarious
is it
moments.
the last one, you think?
Man, I don't know.
Never.
I mean, I
No,
hope at
there's
some point they're gonna end it because like, how many children's stories do you want to tell?
unlimited.
Unlimited,
Hundreds.
probably.
Toy Story 100 in the future.
But they got it's still like even for Pixar, like it's a fifth. Toy Story, and it's still really high quality, like really original. And I think that's remarkable. That's something I don't know any other company that made 5. Oh, Star Wars, but I think they were like quite a I don't know,
I mean,
ups
the
and downs.
quality's debatable. I mean,
Yeah,
have there been out of 9 movies? Don't count the episodes and
just
the
9 movies.
shows.
Yeah,
Is of the 9, have 5 of them been good? The original 3. I think the second trilogy, the prequels, you could argue 2 of them are really good.
I would say good. I think the original really good. I really liked episode 1. Really liked in episode 3, 1 and
3,
3.
1 and 3
Yeah,
for sure. The angsty teenager one is kind of a
man. So they were
throwaway.
really
Yeah,
good actually. So we have 5,
yeah, it's 5.
7, 8,
And then the
9.
last dump
Forget
it.
it.
I mean, the
Dump it.
first one had a lot of potential, and then
Oh,
yeah,
it's so crazy that when I think about 7, 8, 9, I really don't remember what what was it about. Like it's so weird.
Force dyad. For most
Forced
99
diet.
for that is the whole underlying principle of the whole thing is necromancer project and force dyad, both terms that 99% of the viewing population had no idea that even existed unless you watched every extended universe and cartoon and everything. So like introducing those concepts kind of haphazardly or half-assed in the thing, probably not the best way to do storytelling. But yeah. And also, I don't know if you do a trilogy, does it really work to have 3 different directors, whatever, that do each episode? Why not just have one person that's just like, yeah, this is my project. I'm gonna
Like
freaking
Lord of
crush
the
this thing.
Rings, it worked really well. One person saw it through, had the vision. I think this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you need to go. I know this is mixed reviews, but the prequel Rings of Power on Amazon. I know a lot of people dogged it on the internet, but like I actually really enjoyed it. I'm not like peering through the sacred texts of Tolkien and being like the Silmarillion white paper short story was this and this is what they is disconnected. Like you don't know. Like it's close enough. It's source material. Like good, fine. It's yeah, I don't know. I didn't have the visceral reaction that I think a lot of people had on Game of Thrones because objectively the Game of Thrones thing was just terrible. The ending, the last season.
The ending was horrible, yeah. But
Yeah.
House of Dragons is epic. Me and my
And so
sister, we watched the last episode of season 3 yesterday. Really, really good.
I haven't really watched TV in almost a year and a half, dude. Even the Ted Lasso, which I'm notorious for quoting, I haven't even watched the newest Ted Lasso because I just don't watch TV anymore.
Me neither. Excited for House of Dragons. That came out.
The
I
only
won
TV I've watched in a year and a half was the World Cup.
the World Cup, exactly. There we
Hmm.
go. And he was like, this one, House of Dragons, good one.
Yeah.
And actually, what I wanted to ask about. What's your latest about Canada? Throwing it in
Canada,
there.
Canada. I don't know. I mean, it's a lot easier to have the call from within to go to Asheville, and then be like, I don't think this place is for me long term. But if I had a family, partner, all the stuff, then I would. I mean, yeah, I would love to be in Ash. I got family there. Like, it's a beautiful place. As a single dude, not as not as good. Excuse me. So Vancouver feels like oof, it'd be another one of those. But it's all the way across the country, so that's a little bit harder of a thing. And it's also cold. I don't want to live, so I'm leaving
Yeah, it's
Miami
cold.
and like
Yeah.
it's like the middle of October again. And this time I've got all of my shit in storage, so I need to figure out where I want to go next. And I don't really know. It's a little bit more open this time than it was before because I was taking all my stuff with me with the hopes and dreams in the back of the minivan, thinking I was going to Asheville. So yeah, I don't know. It
What
won't be
was your
Vancouver.
initial pull with Vancouver? Because it's very specific when you
It
said,
just keeps coming up in conversations. Like I keep hearing
I see.
meeting people or saying, "Oh, you should check it out." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." But then I'm like, "Oh, 30 degrees. I don't even have cold weather stuff, dude. I've been living in Miami for 5
It's
years.
cold,
All I got
man.
is
When especially November, December, It's cold, dude.
And Vancouver Island, I've heard so many great things about that. Like again, living somewhere versus just go and visit for a weekend or a week is two different things. So I don't know. I mean, right now it's like I guess Costa Rica or Hawaii or like tropical but nature. That's what I'm looking for. Is tropical but some good energy, mountain slash trees, forest kind of thing. Just not a lot of places that have all that.
I mean, like Costa Rica came up a few times now. I mean,
Somewhere,
Hawaii. I think it's. I
somewhere in
think it's also
Mexico. Places in
Mexico.
Mexico. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I I don't know how to figure this out. It's, I've been talking about this for 2 years. It's like trying to figure out where to go. Where do you want to be? The alternative is you get your butt back out here, stateside, and honk honk. We do a little.
We're milking
We do.
cows.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't grab the
We're like,
teats
we're
by
going
the.
to the
I
farm,
would
dude.
actually. I mean, I've never done it, but from what I've observed in movies and TV, is you don't grip it by the fist. You probably do more of a pinching motion to like work it out, and then you go higher up in the teat to like this, whatever. Um, I think I would know. I think I could, or I think I could milk a cow. I think it would.
I think so too. Like it's more like you kind of
You have to
like
work your way down. You have to
yeah,
push it up,
exactly.
pressure, and then work your way down.
You
Yeah.
don't just pull. That doesn't work like
No,
this.
no, yeah, so this is driving. This isn't me milking two cows or one cow. I guess there's
Nice. We're gonna
multiple
live
others.
farm life. Let's milk some cows.
Hey, it's co-living,
Co-living.
and
Co-living.
so we get to be there with other founders wherever we end up, and you get to pick a task. What's your task? What are you contributing? Because remember, we went up to upstate New York to Catskills, did this creative retreat, Florence and I, and we met wonderful people at Akira and Yaniv and this the staff there. Just really beautiful space and awesome humans. And we were thinking about going up there and just living like in a little residency and all that stuff. And that never came to fruition. But remember what you said? You were like, yeah, I'll even clean toilets,
Yeah.
make beds and clean toilets. So that if you lived in a co-live thing, um, in Costa Rica, Nassau, Hawaii, whatever, you're with a bunch of other founders, say 10, 20 other founders, you're on this land and you get picked. You're the dude for X. What is X?
What is X? Hmm.
And while you're thinking, I can't just say play handpan because that's fun. It's got to be something that contributes to the sustainability of the
Kitchen
co-live.
cleaner.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I love cleaning kitchen.
You love
I'm
cleaning
really good
kitchen?
at this.
It's a good one.
I can be the coffee guy. I can be the scrambled egg guy.
You could be the scrambled egg guy. Man, silky smooth eggs. You make the best scrambled eggs of any
Thank you, sir.
eggs I've ever had. I can't do it. I can't recreate it.
Oh, you can. You just.
I've tried. No, no, I've tried. You showed me, and I've tried. I can't. I think it's because I've got like, 15, 16 years of growing up where I grew up, and my family makes them just dried, overcooked as possible scrambled eggs. There's no liquid left. In fact, it's almost like a fried egg. It's almost a scrambled egg that's turned into a dried fried egg. It's how dried out it is. That's how I ate it. So silky smooth. It's very foreign.
It's very important. What about you? What would you think is your task? Or like, yeah, it's a contribution of like keeping the place in shape.
What was the conversation we had that was similar to this? Was like taking care of the lives and wives or something. I don't.
Yes.
What was it? Oh man, what was that? It was something. It wasn't lives and wives. It was lives and wives. Vibes. Oh,
Vibes,
vibes.
yes.
Vibes and wives. Yeah, I take care of the vibes and the wives. So actually, it is the handpan, and I just imprint good
No, that
energy and
doesn't
I'm like,
work.
hey
That doesn't
man,
work. You can't do the
okay,
vibes.
okay, no vibes and wives, so I
No
can't take care.
vibes and
Okay,
vibes.
okay, 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 okay. I got it. Everybody, chill out. I got it. Okay, dang it. Um, I would say Oof. I mean, cleaning is. I like to do the cleaning thing too, but this is tag team, but not toilet. I can do bathrooms. It sucks. Like, ugh, especially like co-live. You know, there's just
I know, man.
it's not going to be friendly. No, it's um.
I mean, like, I think there's like we can tag team the kitchen.
There's trash. I can't like cutting grass. Oh man, I get allergies. I can't cut
I can do
grass.
that. Okay, how about I cut the grass and I water it?
Water the grass.
Yes.
What if it rains?
Well, then we don't have to water it. I just have to cut it.
The mission you're gonna be
Done.
out there. You're gonna be out there every night doing a rain dance. You're like, please don't make me work tomorrow.
You can do the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Okay. I just took your job. They took our jobs. I took your job.
I do the grass.
I took your job. Um. Yeah. Hmm.
But finally, imagine
Yeah.
it's like just it was when was it last week or 2 weeks ago? There was like such a strong feeling, and because I wrote you a message about like I asked you like what's the deal with the camper van of your I think it was your uncle,
He has
and
one.
like 1.5 weeks ago I was like I remembered like before I moved to Vienna I was actually almost really looking into buying a camper van for Europe and just live from there, but it was like 60K. It was too much for me, and such a big dream to just live at least for 1, 2, 3 months in a camper van and drive around and work from there.
with
I
our
think it's
with
like
our with our hand with my handpan and my new Mac, we would get a Starlink probably.
exactly
I don't even know how much Starlinks are. A couple hundred
not
bucks
much.
maybe.
No.
Get a Starlink, put it on top of your head like some like some like the beer hat. Instead of
Hey,
being two beers on your hat, it would just be a Starlink thing. So wherever you walk around, we have internet.
hey, Starling is $40 a month. That's
Yeah, but
awesome.
how much
Plus,
is the device?
yeah, it's 200 the device,
That's not, dude. Let's
dude.
get some Starlink, man. Let's get a. So all we need someone to sponsor us a RV that we can
Yes.
just ride around.
Oh, that's wow. That's cheap. Okay, cool stuff.
Because I looked into it. If you rent an RV,
That's expensive.
it can be like 5 to 7 grand. It's just as much as rent in Miami for a one bedroom. Like it's like, I don't know. And we need.
Yeah,
I had advice on this. My buddy Ari was like, if you do it, get one that has like a shower stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah. So you just
Like
don't want to.
basics.
Yeah, you want to have a proper thing, but those are expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was checking. I was like, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what the universe will deliver in that
Yeah, I've got
direction.
a October, so I got like 6 weeks until I need to figure out where to go, what to be. But like,
And staying in Miami, like what you said, like just finding something cheaper.
no, I mean I don't. I mean I might stay in Miami, but like I'm just open. I think now I have a lot more flexibility because all my stuff's already in storage.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, man. We'll figure. We'll see. Start looking at Air. I don't have to start looking at Airbnbs at places though.
Yeah, absolutely. Um,
But right now it looks like Costa Rica, Mexico, somewhere in Mexico, and then Hawaii are probably the three that
I
I
guess
feel
Costa
most
Rica
drawn
is
towards.
Costa Rica cheaper than Hawaii in terms of living?
About the
Let's see.
same. They're both pretty expensive.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Hawaii is probably more expensive if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Certain areas of Costa Rica are really pricey, but I mean I like Yavita. That's where I've been a few times.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, Mexico, I think there's a lot of cool digital nomad movements and towns. Cool stuff there for sure.
there's also like Lisbon, Portugal. I don't know. I've never been. I mean, I've been once, but I didn't experience the. I don't really want to be in Europe. No offense to Europeans, but like, I don't really. That doesn't really speak to me. The other option is Chiang Mai. I love Chiang Mai, Thailand.
Yeah.
So, but then I'm all the way on the other side of the world. Does it matter? Does it
I don't
matter?
think so. I don't think so. I guess, probably at this point, it's still a question of just like figuring it out. It's just like more important, just keep moving in a direction.
I got advice yesterday from someone that I'd played the sound bath for. It was like, you just got to go places
Yeah,
instead of like sitting here thinking about, picking a spot on a map. It's like,
exactly.
why don't you just go places? Just like travel around. I was like, huh, genius. Just go places.
Just
Wow.
go.
Just go find, there's words out there. There's places out there.
The places, and also like maybe just approach it more like from a place of curiosity than like, okay, I need to find a place where I need to stay for longer. Just like, okay, 1 or 2 months there, 1 or 2 months there, and then like, I really like it here.
And now it's really the digital nomad thing, which I don't know if I love that term, but now I'm like, and the issue with it is still traveling with my handpan because I don't, there's got to
Did
be a
you
way
write
to
an
solve
email to
this.
Mate?
Malte Martin, hey
Mate
man, how do
Martin.
you I mean, I'm sure he has people or he has a
Dude, I think because you got the bag, the one you where you put in your handpan, it's designed by his company, right?
Ayasa. Yeah,
I'm
it's, I mean,
100%
Ayasa.
sure he's traveling with the same bag, and because it's a really solid one. It's like really solid.
Oh, it's heavy duty. It's a hard case EverTech.
Yeah, I
Like
think.
it's
Yeah, I think it should be fine because I'm sure he's traveling a lot as well. So yeah,
man, if they had to put that underneath the plane and then it got like the problem with the handpan is like I couldn't just look at it unless the ding on the top is pressed in and dented. I couldn't just look at it probably until like, oh, it doesn't sound right. I have to go through and play everything and then I mean I can do that, but can you imagine? It's like a $10,000 instrument. And then I have to send that back, and then Trump has an import tariff. So that does that mean I'd have to have another $1,500 when they send it back? I don't think anyone in the U.S. repairs these things because it's so sensitive, so specific. So like, man, that is oof. And airline's not going to pay for that if they ding it. So like, I don't know. It's a whole racket. But yeah, if I could figure out a solution to traveling with this thing, or just I guess finding a handpan in a new location where if I go and just renting one for a week or a couple weeks is also fine. I
yeah.
don't have to have this one. I mean, this is the best one you can get, but like, it doesn't matter.
There's a solution out there. There's solutions out there.
There are
They're floating around, man.
there are lots of handpans out there, but there is something to be said for like it's like the permission thing we were talking about, permission, approval, validation. Like, before it was always like I was waiting for some exit of a company to get to the state that I'm in now with you and 11 Dunbar and what we get to do every day. And I love it. I love my life right now. It's so peaceful and it's just so nice. Like I just feel at rest. Um, Healing was last year. This year's like connecting with myself and other people and expanding. And it's just awesome. It's just a good. I'm very happy. Um, but I feel like I've replaced the pursuit of the career and the of the thing, even though we're building something special here, it's just different. I've replaced that with the pursuit of getting to a physical place. So before it was getting to maybe a financial place or a career place or a title place, and then you're like, oh, as soon as I get this, then I'll be happier. Then I'll go do the thing that I need to do. And it never comes. It never will come because there is no end to filling that void. That has to come from within. And so now I've replaced that pursuit with, oh, if I can just get to this other place, this physical place, not the career place, if I get this physical place, then I will feel better and I'll be ready to to do whatever it is that I'm going to do when I get there, make friends and find love, find my partner, and just like, but like, do that now, and I have to remind myself to do that now every day because I get caught in this loop. It's a demon, right? It's the resistance between this and the future self. Like I just get stuck in this whole like, oh, I just hunker down. I only got 6 weeks left, like whatever, and then I'll get to the next place, and then I'll go do the thing and do whatever. Or I get the computer comes in a week finally, and then I can go build the thing. Like I think about it, all these things like that. It's like it's
Mm,
a bunch of if then statements. There's got
yeah,
to be something to this, like if like you live a life full of if thens and buts.
but
It's not good.
What kind of bad?
Single
Oh,
T,
okay,
not
okay.
double T. Single T,
Too
single
bad,
T.
too bad, too bad. Okay.
If maybe that's the next post I'm gonna write tomorrow or something. It's about if no ifs and thens, like if thens. If thens are is it tied to the permission and validation and approval stuff, right? Like if
100%.
if this happens or if I do this or if X, Y, and Z or if some other thing that I may or may not even be able to control, then blah, you know, never comes. Or even if it
Yeah, man.
does, would you even know? Like, let's say you got a like it's like the whole $1 million thing. Like you win the lottery, would you even know what to do with it? Probably. Maybe that's a terrible person. You're like, yeah, actually.
I mean, I've probably not much would change. I said it's like probably I would
Think so.
be able to properly like we can then like properly do it. Like actually, what I would do is like, okay, let's do it now. Let's travel the world and like we just can plan this properly, but without not much would change.
We would buy an RV that can also transform into a plane.
Yes,
We would buy a
yes,
transformer.
a transformer. That's what we would do.
It's the turducken of transportation. It can be a boat, a car, or a plane.
Oh, oh man, I want a helicopter.
No, absolutely not, man. Kobe Bryant killed that for me, and every tour that I've ever seen in Hawaii of the all the you know how many times those companies have changed like just name and brand, but it's the same people doing those because they crashed so many times. No, absolutely not. I will never get in a helicopter. No hot air balloon, no parasailing, and no helicopter. Those three things, no. They're just the risk of you doing something stupid or dying through an accident. No, man, I don't want to die. Not yet.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But then, if anything
Now,
in the air, there's always a risk in the car. You know.
anywhere you could
Anyway.
die. Well, so the Levity Field podcast just went super dark. We have lost all levity. We should have
We're back into gravity.
grabbed. Yeah, yeah. Not gravity. Great.
Great.
Yeah, there's a word. There's a word
We
out
have
there
to
for it.
activate levity again. But I mean,
Was there a but?
I think it's also like the if and else statements. I think there's also like a beauty in being aware of it and still just knowing that, but still being open and curious and just go and just like, okay, maybe I'm aware that I'm this an if else statement, but this is also okay because I'm also very confused and curious right now. Just keep moving forward. And
So what would you be your advice from if then? If you catch yourself in an if I do this or if this exists, then X for me. What would be your what's the different what's the tool? What's the trick? It's not if then, it's power of now, right? There's a book on this, power of now.
yeah,
But right?
I mean, it's so funny because like even if you mentally know, oh, I should be in the now. I should live in the
This is a
now.
gremlin. By the way, this is a demon. This is a gremlin,
Yeah,
demon.
it's a
There's,
gremlin. It's a demon.
you've read that book, right? The battle, kill your gremlins or something.
Kill
Defeat your
gremlins?
gremlin.
No.
Kill your defeat your gremlins. Yeah, we talked about this before. It's all about like the resistances between yourself and some other future thing that you want or need
Mm-hmm.
or desire. They're demons. For me, the illustration. Imagine it's like in like anime or like a darker cartoon. It's like the demon with the horns behind the scenes. It's playing that song with a special violin or special bell, and as soon as long as they're ringing that bell, you can't hear it, but you're under the spell. It's a siren song, right? So you're under the
Mm-hmm.
spell,
Mm-hmm.
and the trick to conquering your quote unquote demons is to recognize that there's this song, there's this bell being played, and be aware of it, shatter it. Now that demon's going to come back again with another one and is going to capture you back, and that's the universe testing you over and over again
Mm-hmm.
to like bring awareness to yourself that you're doing this thing that's caught you in this loop. But that's what I mean by demons or gremlins. It's
Yeah, absolutely.
these loops, these patterns that we program into ourselves to keep us from doing this thing. So if then is one of those quote unquote demons.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever just like by the way, like on my screen you're frozen, but I think it should be fine.
No, I'm
But you have a
really
very cool
cold.
pose in mine.
Do I? That's rad, man. I'm really cold, so I'm frozen.
It
What's
looks
up?
like very cool. Um
Always.
have you ever like I think what really helps like what will help me is like to draw the give it a face and actually communicate with it, him, her, she. It's very beautiful. What is it? Who is this? What is this entity, this demon? Because it's also like it's also you. It's wants to be met with love and compassion as well. Um, and I think it's just sitting with it and really, really feeling into it to understand this demon and then also make friends with it. Um,
You know what we need to do? We've
yeah.
talked about this. We need to we need to do the actual member journals for 11 Bar. Physical. Like
Yes.
send them a donut. Not donut, but like a analog donut. They have the digital one in the members area, but like an actual donut, you know,
That's
this pen
cool.
and paper.
I think this will
Like
happen.
come up with our own manifestation of it, right?
Yeah, that would be cool. It's like an actual. Yeah, that's a cool idea. I like it. Like an analog donut, and it's like very quirky. They have some like very funny things to do as well. Not just journaling. We can think about it. Like there's actually,
For the journal,
yeah,
because I this has been something that I've known for years, and I don't really journal. I meditate in the morning. I lay in bed, do the thing, reflect. And when you're in town, we sit together and stuff. But like I don't. And now I sit outside in the mornings, which is great. Get a little sun, sit out there for 10 minutes. But I don't journal, and I feel like I need to start doing that. I journal with the 11 Dunbar stuff, but that's digital. It's different. It's just different. And you
it's
said
different.
doodle
It's
and
so important.
draw.
Do it with your hand. It's super important. Do it with your hand. It actually does. I talked with Pasi, one of our founding members, about it. There's something so important when you do it every day. The first thing you do in the morning, just do something with your hand. You write things. Doesn't matter what you write, but there's such an interesting process that happens. That kind of like a cascade effect. That if you do this every day, it really helps you to untangle a lot over time. And I think I really can recommend it. Like, it doesn't even need to be. It can be one sentence. Doesn't matter. But with your hand in the mornings, every day, it's magic. Um,
I like it.
okay, you're still there because it was stuck. You still
No,
stuck.
we're
I don't.
we're yeah, we're stuck. I mean, yeah,
It's-
you're now stuck in a really cool pose too. So I wonder if it's like it can't be my computer then alone.
I
It has
I
to.
think it is. I think it's your old lady is like, Justin,
But why would
man.
that? But why would that affect your side?
Because I think your camera is just giving up, and on the other
It
side,
is.
it's really hard to for your lady to process the image coming in.
I don't. We're gonna see. I can't wait. So that means I don't even know. Like this camera is 6 years old. Like I just assumed that the audio quality, the fan, the mic, the speaker, like the webcam on the thing, is going to be higher quality than what I have here, right?
For sure, dude. It's gonna be
It's
epic.
not going to be worse.
No, no, it's gonna be way better.
I can't wait. Big fan. Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Is
yeah,
there
like
anything?
just yeah, anything else? I think it's just we
Yeah.
wrote both about this week. I think it's just like it's so interesting how we grow up so conditioned to wait for permission either from a person, our parents, sisters, partners, friends, institutions. Permission for what? It's actually really think you think about it. It's so crazy how deeply ingrained it is for most of us that we really think we need to get from someone else, external source, some approval to do just be who we are and want to live. Um, yeah, and not in this levity field. Here, you can be whatever.
You can be whatever.
Be
Be all you
whatever.
can be. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But dude, I think your old lady is really at the
My,
edge of giving up. We might have
we're,
to come
it's
to an end
Brevity
here.
Field. Yeah, Brevity. I mean, 45 minutes is still pretty good. Brevity Field this week. Um, yeah, no, I think next week we'll have a new setup. We'll have intro music, hopefully rocking with the handpan. Got a couple jingles cooking, and I might spin up a new logo here as well. So yeah, we'll
Ooh,
keep it
a
going.
new logo.
No, I mean, just toy around with it. This one's pretty good. I do love this.
It's a good one.
Whatever. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, man. Well, you have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Thanks for listening, everyone, and we'll see you. Hopefully,
Next
this brought
week.
some smiles, some giggles, and a little insight. And we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Thank you, dude.